not on your own, but you end up sort of having tunnel vision, and it sort of ends up you're just on autopilot a little bit. So yeah, I'm gonna miss the fans, but also I feel like it's not really gonna change that much. But again, we will see.
Steve Jewin.
Thank you, Linton. We've spoken a few
What's
times
up?
before, so
How you
I
doing?
feel like you're the right guy to ask this question. Gareth Davies challenged me to a charity fight, your fellow countryman. So if I needed a sparring partner, somebody in my corner, would you be available?
I don't know. I could do it to Gareth though, you know.
I was hoping maybe you could, but I'll respect it, Gareth. It's nothing but love. I just like to tease him a little bit. But seriously, though, this fight, it's you've had just one opponent to train for, and that's Hani Marks, but he's trained for multiple people. So do you feel you're better prepared at this point than him?
Yeah, I do. And also I feel like I've been more active than him as well. You know, he's had I think 3 different opponents. But now I'm obviously going to be his 4th. But yeah, I feel like I'm more prepared than him, and I feel like it will show on the night as well.
I know you just mentioned that beating Sergey wasn't a fluke, but what does it mean to you not just to get a win over Sergey, but to get a win over Hani and really say, I'm here to stay at heavyweight?
Exactly. You took the words out of my mouth. That's exactly the statement I'm going to make. I'm here to stay. You know, some people may think it was a fluke and whatever, but I had the right game plan, the right mindset. I knew what to do, and I had the right game plan, and I executed it right. So a big win over Ronnie will show people that I'm either next or one more fight to fight for that title.
Gareth?
What's up, mate?
Yeah, this is London calling, Linton. How are
London's calling.
I'm really glad you decided not to go into the corner of Steve Jewin.
Hey, see, I didn't even know he was online. There we go, man.
Yeah,
my allegiance.
Beat down. It might be in the bar, but whatever.
Might be in the bar, yeah?
Yeah. It's lovely to see you, mate. You look so well. But I every time I look at you now, I can't believe you made 205. And when you look back on it now, do you do the same thing?
Yes. I look at myself and I'm like, what did I do? I look like a stick action figure. It's and it wasn't nice. It wasn't nice cutting that weight. But I mentioned to the other guys in the other room, just interviewed just then, I had such a good run at light heavyweight. Like I fought some of the best, beat some of them, lost to some of them, had 2 title fights. So that's why I felt like I kept at it. It was that hunt for light heavyweight. But yeah, now at heavyweight, I do think to myself, why did I do that to myself? But again, we're here now, we're at heavyweight, and I feel good. I feel amazing.
You look amazing as well. It's a weird thing, though, isn't it? That psychologically, it's not just you. There are so many fighters in boxing, in MMA, who realize in the end there is a weight they should be at. And you might be 5'10". Mike Tyson was 5'10" in the heavyweight division.
Yeah, crazy.
Yeah, but it's his skill set. So
yeah,
you've got this. I mean, you're happier. I mean, is it better? Do you find it's better being happier in fight week?
Yeah. Yeah, because it's stressful. People that don't fight, it's different. You don't understand the stress you get. You're like, oh, it's fight week, damn. And you got all these things going through your head. You don't want to get knocked out. You don't want to lose. You don't want to get embarrassed. All these things, it's just being human. So yeah, being able, and obviously cutting weight, you can't eat. You know what I mean? You can't drink. You know what I mean? People are talking to you and you get a bit antsy and a bit agitated. You know, you can't do certain things. At heavyweight, I can still eat, go to bed with a full belly, drink as much water as I like. You know what I mean? The energy is so much better. And even in the training room, I can actually give my all rather than I'm cutting weight and not be able to punch the pads properly or kick properly or do like a sprawl. So it's so much better for people that are thinking of doing it. I would definitely suggest give it a go. You know, if you want them people that are cutting so much weight and feeling horrible, you know, when it comes to fight day or cut the weight cut day, then definitely give it a try.
And finally, Linton, before Dan cuts me off,
or cut me off. I'm the one rambling.
Basically, I know you've got to get through Ronnie Marks on Thursday, and you're both formidable fighters. Will you not be content in your career unless you have a run at the title in Bellator and that you at least fight for it, if not win it?
Yeah, of course not. Of course not. My passion is to win that. You know what I mean? I know I can do it, you know, and I feel like we have these life lessons, you know. I had my try at light heavyweight. Okay, it didn't work. I'm not going to go home and cry about it and stop. Now I found a new life. I feel so much better at heavyweight, you know. So yeah, again, I'm going to give it a run at heavyweight, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. So I won't be content, definitely not, if you know, I don't win.
Jim?
Linton, where did you train for this fight, and who trained you in this one?
So I was at Sanford MMA, my gym back up in Florida. I had quite a lot of people help me for this camp. Not former, but Steve Marry, he's a contender. What's the word I'm looking for? He actually fights for Bellator himself, so he's an athlete, signed athlete to the roster. I can't think of the names. Ong Lang Sang is in my corner. AJ Rumble Johnson, Victor Pesta. The list goes on. So I've had a good training partners. So yeah, I'm ready, man. I'm ready for this.
And you mentioned South Florida and Sanford MMA. I'm in South Florida, and I'm just curious, what is it like there at Sanford MMA? It's just South Florida in general. There's so much MMA talent training in this area.
Yeah, we have the best gym. Again, we have Henry Hooft, we have Greg Jones, we have Cami Barzan, we have Corey Peacock. We have a solid team and a solid coaches. And it's one of the best teams in the world. And I'm glad I made the move, you know. From where I was training in England, I just didn't have the training partners. Here, I have everyone from all over the world. So I'm more than happy that I made the move. And it's one of the best gyms in the world, again, as I just said.
And lastly, from me, in South Florida, what is it like in the winters down here for you compared to England?
It's still cold. It is still cold. Like I think I'm used to having that Florida weather. So when it goes below like 75, like I'm a bit disappointed, you know. But you know, I'm going back to England soon for a little while. So I think I'll be staying indoors for that.
Thank you.
No worries.
Donna?
Hi, Linton. How's it going?
How you doing? I'm good.
Not too bad. So talk to me about Ronnie Marks. Whereabouts, like you fought the absolute creme de la creme of Bellator's light heavyweights, of heavyweights. Yeah. Where does he rank in terms of the people you're going to have stepped in there with?
He's up there. He's up there. I wouldn't say he's in the top. On rank it out of 10, he's not in the top 8. Again, that's no disrespect to him because I fought some world champions. But yeah, he's up there. He's up there. And again, he's going to bring it. I know he's not coming to lay down and make it an easy night for me.
And like you've kind of alluded to before, this is very much a fight to secure your spot in the heavyweight division and show people that you're there to stay. Where does it put you in the ranks? It looks like Tim Johnson is going to be the next contender, the next number one. Where do you see yourself in the division, supposing you win on Thursday night?
So I was speaking about this. So I feel like other than the champion, I feel like there's 2 people above me, which is, as I said, you mentioned Tim Johnson and then Modosky. And I feel like I'm right there underneath because I lost to Modosky and Tim's on a 2-fight winning streak. So that's exactly where I feel like I am. And a big win over Ronnie, I'd like to fight one of them too next. And then, you know, get that title fight.
Last one from me. You're a great British fighter. This weekend, history is being made in British boxing. Anthony Joshua fights your fellow heavyweight. Now you're a fellow heavyweight, right? And for the first time since March, there will be fans at a fight event in the UK. What's your prediction for Saturday night's event?
Yeah, I'm going to go for my boy AJ. You know, he's going to represent just like me.
Lenny?
Sorry about that. How's it going, Linton? Vassell? How are you?
I'm good, thank you. How are you, mate?
Yeah, I'm good. Lenny March from MMAUnhinged here. We've spoke quite a bit, and MK stand up. You know, MK come from a small city, and now you're fighting on the biggest stages in Bellator. It makes me so happy to see you up there, especially from someone who's in the same city. It's
Thank
incredible.
you.
Over
MK3, yeah?
Yeah, Bletchley to be precise. Come on.
So we're talking about Bletchley. No one will know what we're talking about, Bletchley. No. What's Bletchley?
So over a year away out of the cage now, I can presume it's been frustrating to not being able to fight.
It has been frustrating. Again, with no injuries. But the good thing about it, I've been able to constantly train and up my level. So, you know, in a way, I've took a big blessing out of that.
Yeah, you kind of recapped earlier about Sanford MMA. You said Gilbert Burns. You're on a roll at the moment. You got Gilbert Burns. You got Steel Murray at the moment. He's making waves in their Bellator. And you also, most importantly, your Jamaican brother Jason Jackson. He's doing immense in the moment.
Jason Jackson.
Yeah, Jason Jackson. That's the one. He's doing immense in the moment in Bellator. How far is he off a title shot?
I would like to say he's probably got a good another 2, maybe 3 fights. I'd like to say. You know, I wouldn't like to rush Jason myself. He's an amazing athlete, an amazing friend as well. But I'd say another good three big wins, you know. And like, if he keeps doing the performances like he did against Benson, then yeah, give him a title fight, you know. But I think 3 more and Jason's ready.
Yep, just my last one is Tyro Fortune. He fought the other week. And he got on the mic and said that you two were meant to fight. Could you talk about where that fight went and why it didn't go to plan?
So I was offered like 4 other opponents before Tyrone. And then this came to the point, they were like, we've got no one but Tyrone. I was like, all right, let's just do it. And then I got a call to fight, I think Sergey again. And then I was like, I've already fought him. So why am I going to fight him again? It wasn't even close. So then they offered that to him. That didn't happen. And then they're like, oh, we've got Ronnie Marks for you. Because I think Ronnie was supposed to fight Sergey first. And then, you know, something happened. I think Karatonov couldn't get I think Ronnie couldn't get the visa or something. And then, yeah, that's how it happened. It's one of them ones, you know.
All right, thanks for the time, Linton. Good luck this week.
No worries. Thank you.